Hi, everybody. Welcome to Optimistic Planning. My name is Kadeen, and this is the first week of May's stuffing. I'm really excited because I feel like I'm getting into the groove of things and really like being consistent. And I want to really hone in to the fact that this channel is all about taking small, actionable steps towards being in financial control of my life. And my first objective is to get out of debt, save more, and spend within my means. And so I have $791. I paid a little bit more this week. But first, I'm going to actually unstuff and explain why my binder is so empty. But we'll get there. So I have been working on my debt, right? And so at the end of April, a couple of days ago, I realized that I had quite a bit of money in here that could go directly towards debt. And yes, I am trying to save, but my first objective is to get out of debt. So I actually decided to deplete almost every, except for groceries, because we have to eat. But every one of these, I decided to deplete and pay off my debt. And so, actually, before I even do that, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys where we ended off in April in terms of my debt. So I have a personal loan that is now 23,514 and 54 cents. And then my Capital One is $5,437.86. I paid off my Chase, so it's zeroed out. And my student loans is at $17,273.88. So this was about $6,000. And so I took everything out of here and paid about $900 from this binder, and got that Capital One balance down back to $5,000, right? So that's my explanation for it. I think it's a really good idea, and I'm considering doing this like maybe quarterly, just so that I can move faster towards paying off my debt. For Capital One, I do plan to have it paid off by July, and so again, this is directly connected to, the actions and the small actions that I need to take to get to the financial control that I want, right? So that's my explanation for why I did that. And yeah, I'll probably be doing that again in probably the end of this quarter here, right? So for groceries, I do have $200 left. I did spend this entire $200, so this is going back to the bank. And like I said, everything else is zeroed out, so there's nothing else to unstuff, which makes it easy. So I'm gonna jump right into stuffing, and let me actually put out the money so it's easy for us to grab. I already counted this, so I'm not going to count it again. It is $791. Again, couldn't get any 10s, so got a bunch of 5s there. Okay, so let's see where we're at. So for groceries again, we've been doing really good at $200. $200 is really doing us great. And so this week we're going to add in another $200. And so groceries now has $200. And while I am doing that, I'm going to check this off of my list. So $200. For dates, we did actually, though I used all the money that was remaining, which was $85, we did actually get some food and sat down and talked. And so we did actually spend a little bit last week, but I zeroed it out, so it's moot. So this week I'm gonna put $11 here. So five, 10, $11 in date night. $11, perfect. In shopping, I'm actually gonna put 12. So 5, 10, 11, 12. And so that's 5, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. That's $12. In car, we actually have our car being maintenance and it's a lease, and so we're still under warranty, so we don't have to pay anything for it. And so even though it's under warranty, I still want to stuff for just emergencies with the car or any little miscellaneous things that we want to buy for the car. So we're going to continue stuffing for that. So this is $11. This is my first lease ever. I've never owned a brand new car. I typically have like used cars, and I've been loving it. It took me a little bit just to kind of wrap my mind around having to pay every month for a car, but I think I'm getting used to it. Plus, my husband kind of manages that, so I don't really have to think about it, thankfully. So personal is going to get $10, and so that is 10 in personal. In gifts, which I think next time I'm going to keep gifts because gifts are a constant, and I don't think I'm going to like zero this out unless I actually like use it to buy a gift. But for now, 5, 10, $11 in gifts. And a lot of them are around the same amount because I'm starting fresh. So I just want them to be around the same, really. Except for house. House, we're going to put some money in here because we are having his mom. So my in-laws are coming and I'm super excited. I want their rooms to feel comfortable because we don't live near anybody. And so we want them to feel excited to come here and like want to spend time with us. So I'm trying to make sure that the rooms are really nice and they feel super comfortable. So this week we are adding in 120, 25, so 125 in house. So I can buy a couple more decor pieces, and I'm definitely planning on buying a sheet and some curtains for their rooms. One of my really good friends, she is actually helping me. I'm not like the most decor focused aesthetic type of person. So she is actually helping me get the rooms together, which I'm actually really happy that I'm building friendships here in Charlotte. So next is buffer, and that is going to get 5, 10, $11. Boom. Okay. So that is $11. This week we are going to actually put the rest of this into paying off my debt. This month is a magic month, and so I actually plan to put a lot. And my goal is to hit $2,000 so that my balance by the end of May should be around $3,000. And so to hit the 2,000 goal that I'm having, I'm trying to put away $400 every week for the next 4 weeks so that I can hit that $3,000 mark for my Capital One. So this week in debt repayment is $400. And so if anybody has any questions on any more questions on like truly like why I decided to zero out my accounts, please let me know. I'll try to explain it more. I again, my top priority, which I numbered it, I actually made this new um tracker, financial tracker. I even I forgot to I didn't even think to show this, but I like put a little vision board here and like just set the intentions this month for like where I'm trying to go. And so definitely need to be working out. God's not done with me for sure. And control alt delete, control yourself, alter your thinking, delete negativity, and our queen mother just making sure that if I am not following my if I'm not following my plan, she's there to really me. So I just decided to make something cute and make it cleaner. So that's what this whole new thing is. I even did like a denomination breakdown, so it's a lot simpler and I get to check it off. So that's what I was checking off at the side there, and I'm putting the totals of where we landed in this section. So yeah, but that is the end of this cash stuffing. If you all have any additional questions on how I'm doing this, how I'm thinking about it, please let me know in the comment section. I am super excited to respond. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great week. Bye.